What do you think, Charlotte? I know this is sort of at the epicenter of your area of expertise.
And are you asking a question about the student test data? Okay.
Or the teacher evaluation.
Teacher evaluation in general. Sure. And this is a big subject. And just so you know, we didn't get these questions ahead of time. But to answer that, yes. I mean, teacher quality is super important. And for a couple of reasons. I mean, we're public schools. We take public money. The public has a right to expect good teaching, period. Period. So the question then becomes, how do we ensure high-quality teaching, and how do we help it improve all the time? And as a colleague of mine likes to say, we're not going to fire our way to Finland. We're not. And so the challenge then shifts a little bit, and we have to figure out ways to use good quality evaluation to help teaching improve. And let me just also say that as teacher evaluation becomes high stakes for teachers, which it is, it's also high stakes for the systems. It's going to be high stakes for the systems, which means that we have to be robust, reliable, valid, defensible, professionally defensible, and perhaps even legally defensible. I mean, I get nervous that this is going to turn into full employment for lawyers. So in the issue of how that should be assessed, let me just say a couple of things. There are two basic approaches. One has to do with teacher practice, and that's mostly what my work has focused on. But the other, of course, is on teacher results in terms of student learning. I don't know a teacher or a union activist who would argue that the second of those is irrelevant. Of course it's relevant. It's why we have schools. It's for kids to learn. The question is a little different. It's what should count as evidence, and how can that evidence be attributed to an individual teacher? So how do we know, for example, that a fourth grade, if say my kids do well, I teach fourth grade, my gain scores look good, I'm happy, my principal's happy, we're all happy, except we don't know that it was due to my work or the reading specialist down the hall, or last year's teacher. I mean, there is no statistical method to sort that out. And until we figure that, till we solve that little problem, I think we just better hold off on high-stakes decisions. And I can tell you one thing. Nobody on the planet has figured out how to do this. And my evidence for that is that they're calling me.